it's all about our Tucson Gem event, and always one of our biggest part of that event is Jay King. And what a great day. We just said thank you and congratulations to those who are able to get the Today's Special. But good news, we have kept lots of great specials for everybody, like a Today's Special on our This Day Only. Actually, I've been wearing this cup. I've been wearing it in the Thulite throughout the show, and I'm gonna put the Charoite on. We do offer it in small dash medium, so if you typically wear up to like a 7 or a 7¼ inch wrist, we'd recommend that. And then we have our medium dash large, so traditionally up to an 8, 8¼ inch, you should be fine with the medium large. To do a Jay King, especially as massive as these stones are and as unique as these stones are, cuff bracelet at $129.90. You bet we are excited. This appraised from over $220 to $235. 5 flex pays for today, part of our More to Love big special weekend, or 6 flex pays with your HSN charge card. Okay, Jay, come on, really? We usually do cuffs at like $179, $199
we did,
on a special.
We did this because I was pretty sure that everybody was going to love the Today's Special as much as I loved making it. So I thought, so we have a backup, right? Now, these are real limited quantities, guys, okay? There's not oodles and boodles of them, but it was for people that missed out or that wanted to add to their collection. Now, again, these are all gallery editions. What's that mean? That means that we don't do them a second time, okay? So this is a simple design. You can tell, I designed this. I like to keep it basic. I love to display the stone, and that's what we did. We also have a matching ring. We've held all of this back. Yay. But
thank goodness, I have nothing.
Okay, the main thing is you're getting the Thulite, which is so special. You're getting this, it's called Andean Blue, comes out of Chile, or Andean Ice. It is a high blue. This is the natural color of this material. This is what everybody's clamoring for. Now, I will tell you, even on the turquoise and the rarity of this, when they went, the film crew came, and we took them to Christian, who's the miner for the Thulite from Norway. They have some great footage of him. I wish you could listen to his accent. I could just sit there and talk to him all day long. And then you have this Russian Charoite. The thing with the Charoite, okay, is this is all AAA and AA grade. Yeah. It's not even A grade. This is the top 2 grades of Charoite that are possible on planet Earth. All the Charoite this isn't a new mine. This was literally mined 15 to 20 years ago, maybe even longer than that. These came out of private collections. We have a person that we met, a friend, who actually knows the original miners that were involved in this, the original people that put the Charoite together, that were the ones that released it. And he's been able to work the deal. Now, this is not a renewable resource, and since they're not mining anymore, there'll be a time, really in the near future, that you just won't see the Charoite anymore. It was real popular, like, you did see a lot of Charoite because people, they're getting it through him, actually. They're buying it from the same source. They're buying the rough materials, making it into jewelry. So this gives you the opportunity to either get the Thulite or the Charoite.
Which you're looking at now.
Right, and it's paired back to this beautiful, beautiful Andean blue, or they call it Andean Ice, high blue turquoise. It's just a wonderful color combination. And again, these are, okay, this isn't like the Today's Special. When you have a Today's Special, that's the only time that we really make, any kind of quantity. But if you think about that, right? Last year, in February, is when we actually put the deal together. That's when we exchanged money for the rough.
For the Thulite? For
the Thulite and the Charoite.
For both.
At the same time. Okay. The turquoise is an ongoing process. We constantly buy it. As they mine it, we buy it. We only take the top grade. But it constantly, as long as the mine's open, they can only mine about 6 months out of the year. The rest of the time it's covered with snow or it's frozen. So, but if you think about this, okay, the Thulite and the Charoite, 1 year ago in Tucson, in February, is when we actually took possession of the rough materials, paid for it, and then we sent it on to our cutting shop. So that was a process. So it took a year. If you just think about that, just that, a year to actually get it from the miner and bring it to you. It took 1 full year for that to happen. So it really is, this is a great shot. And Christian provided this. This is them actually mining it. And you can see, this is all done with what they call a gas jackhammer. They're showing Christian's hands there.
We want to see Christian's face.
Well, I tell you what, young man, very, very good looking. Really hate those kind of people.
And a great accent.
Has a great accent. Have you ever talked to somebody, you know, my wife is very popular, and my wife is British.
Right.
And do you know that people come over and they tell me later on, they'll say, I just love to hear her talk. Do you know that there's certain people that have accents and you just,
I get it.
You just love that accent.
Of course.
And he has a very, I don't think he's Norwegian, I think he's Swedish. But he has a really, really cool accent.
Well, they're telling us right now on our This Day Only that we saved for the Sunday semi-evening show here in the 5 o'clock hour. It looks like now fewer than 300 in the purple charoite, fewer than 300 in this brand new raspberry, pinkish, unique, organic. That color is so spectacular. Thulite that we're introducing for part of the, of course, Tucson Gem event. The rings, I believe we saved as well, correct?
Right. Nobody's seen these. Right. These were made. And these are all handcrafted. They're all done from sterling silver sheet material. Right. What's cool with this, though, okay, the charoite is so special, but the thulite, think how unique the thulite is. Okay, think about how rare, how unique this material is. It's actually a semi-precious grade of zoisite, and it's in the same family. Zoisite is the same family that tanzanite is. Yes. And if you think about the rarity of tanzanite, think about the rarity of tanzanite. Okay, the thulite is even rarer than the tanzanite. So it's actually something that's even more rare. It's the national stone of Norway. Now, I have seen it. After I found it last year, I went on a Harley ride in Europe, and we went to Austria. Was one of the places we hit with a group that I ride. I live overseas during the summer with my wife, and I have a Harley over there. And when I have time, when I'm not traveling doing this, we go. Where everybody else went to the rally, I went to a mineral museum. and I know,
of course you did.
How geeky is that, right? How geeky is that? But I have to tell you,
that's your passion. I love it.
They had an amazing specimen of thulite that was crystallized. It was really great. Ooh. And I did see some when I was in Australia. Same thing. It was just a little small specimen. So they said it was Australian, and the Austrian, they said it said on the placard that it came from Austria. So I think you see specimens, but thulite is truly known for coming out of this one deposit. Everybody I talk to, and that I know, they say that's the only deposit that they're aware of in the world that the material comes from.
And we have it for you. That's what I love right here at HSN.
And what's really cool is this year we've developed this relationship now. So this year when they came and filmed in Tucson, Christian had like maybe 10 or 12 pieces that were specimen grade that he was selling, but the reason he didn't have more is because once they got done with mining this year, it went from Norway to our cutting shop. So we just went ahead and did another deal. So now, when will you see that material? You'll see that material next year, right? Okay. It'll take a whole year to process that, to make it in. Number one, do the design, put things together, be able to do some cool things. No telling what we're going to come up with. But this is something, now the charoite, same thing. I've got charoite, maybe it'll last through this year. I doubt into next year. Maybe I'll have some for next year, but that's how long. It's not like I go down to the thulite store or go down to the charoite store and say, you know what, I'm fresh out of thulite.
Help me out.
Help me
what
out.
do you have?
Yeah. Load up that truck, It just doesn't work like that. And that's the fun of it, but it's actually letting everybody know how unique and unusual these materials are. And what's really cool is you're still, if you didn't get in on the TS, or even if you did, and you want something to go with it, these are great. The necklace is great. The ring is great. If you missed out on the other ring,
oh, please,
it's a great way to add this to to your collection.
I'm going to ask you to please, we'll keep you updated on availability. The thuite, or we have that beautiful charoite at $129.90.